What's up, YouTube? And this video has taken way too long. Today we are finally talking pizza. To get started, we are going to start with 800 milliliters of water. We are going to combine about 20 grams of sugar or 2 tablespoons and 10 grams of yeast or 2 teaspoons. Combine that with your 400 milliliters of water, save the other 800 for later, and just give that a general mix. Wait a couple of minutes for your yeast to activate and add your 1000 grams of flour. Also notice in editing how you spilled some of the flour. That's fine. Add a little pinch of basil and a couple tablespoons of rosemary just for extra aromatic, and a pinch of salt. Give that a good mix until you form a shaggy dough. Sometimes mixing goes easier, sometimes mixing doesn't. But once the dough comes together, take it out of the bowl, put it on the table, and get ready to start kneading it. If you notice any super sticky spots that stick to your hand and pull back from the dough, you're going to want to put a little pinch of flour on top just to help that not stick anymore. Give that a knead for about 8 to 10 minutes or until you form a supple dough. What you're really looking for here is the little bit of spring back when you push down on it. You don't want to push hard, you're not trying to dent it in. Let me get that up close to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. And you'll see how the dough almost pushes back when I try to push into it. Give a tablespoon, just about a tablespoon or two of oil, and play the best game of ball in a cup you've ever played. In the words of Chef John, give it a little shake-a-shake-a. And cover with a piece of plastic wrap. You're not trying to completely seal it, you're just trying to cover it so the dough doesn't completely dry out. And by the powers of YouTube magic, let me try that again. Okay, I guess that's why I don't work for the Addams family. Now that our dough is proofed, we're going to deflate it and empty it out onto the table, and we're going to split it into 4 equal sections. Each one of these can be used as an individual pizza, but I like to put them, dough them into a little ball, put them off to the side, and then throw them into the freezer so that way I can have pizza whenever I want throughout the week. Putting them into a small Ziploc bag, just to make it easier, you're going to want to flatten it out just to give it its little bit of a shape. It will poof up, it will expand and try to make its own shape, but if you have it in the freezer, it'll freeze before it can get that chance and stay in the shape that you made it, generally. Taking one of them out of the freezer, you can see how misshapen some of my pizza crusts are. You want to take a little jar of homemade sauce, more on that in the next episode, and you're going to want to paint the top of the crust. Everybody knows what they're doing here. It's turning the pizza into a pizza. And anybody who doesn't say that pizza is a form of art clearly doesn't love pizza, and they just can't be trusted. A little bit of pepperoni on top, and some extra Parmesan. Now, I like my pizzas cheesy. You might not like as much cheese. You might be one of those people who like pineapple. Me more. But no judgments here. Whatever topping you want on your pizza, put it on. At this point, it is your pizza. Throw it into the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes, and you will be left with the greatest flavor of pizza that Domino's or Pizza Hut will never give you. Thanks, YouTube, for watching, and I'll see you next time on Half-Handed Flavor.